second part of the first episode, and today we're just gonna talk about me leaving Kenya and my arrival to Finland. The day was 11th of September 2014. Like, I can't forget that day. That's how epic this day was. And I packed my whole life, and by my whole life I mean I had blankets, you guys, in my suitcase. Like, and I'm not meaning those small small blankets. I mean like the heavy, I'll say it in my mother tongue, like nyao, those big warm nyao blankets. And I had spices, flour, tea. There's no way I was gonna leave my black tea. Like, I don't know what Finnish people drink. They can be drinking, I don't know, well, whatever they would drink, but I wasn't gonna take my chances. Plus, I don't even know if they have our spices. Even do they even know what ugali is? So there's no way I was gonna take my chances. So I carried everything, you guys, absolutely anything that I needed, in 2 suitcases, each weighing 23 kilos. And I boarded my flight, and it took around 17 to 19 hours. And I remember I had to go first to Addis Ababa in Ethiopia, and then I think from there I was supposed to go straight to Stockholm, but somehow there was a storm and we had to stop in Austria for a couple of hours and then connect to Stockholm, And by the time we got there, you guys, I checked the time and my plane has left. You guys have not seen panic. I was really panicked because now I'm like, I don't even know where my bags are to start with. And now my plane has left. I'm in Stockholm. And I know they are neighboring countries, but for some reason I just was thinking, you're new and everything. There's no way, I don't have money to pay for another flight and stuff like that. So I see this very, very, when I say handsome, he was handsome. He was like original blonde. I'm not talking about blonde Muitu. There's blonde Muitu. Like, I mean the original blondes, you guys. Because I think until you arrive in Nordic countries, you kind of now realize that all the blondes you have been seeing, like in the US and so, those are blonde Muitus. Now these guys are usually like blonde, very blonde, very, very tall, blue eyes, gray eyes, whatever. So this guy is absolutely gorgeous. I approached him, he's super kind, and I explained that my flight had left and I kind of needed to know where the Finnair desk was. So I don't know why, but he escorted me. So imagine I'm walking next to this massive, oh my god, massive cuteness. And sorry, hubby, I know you are cuter. Those days I used to think he was cute, but you are cuter. So anyway, we walk, and for some seconds I think I forgot my flight left, you guys. See, God, I was just walking with this. Anyhow, I get to the desk and I'm explaining that my flight might have left and everything, and they're like, what flight was it? And I'm showing them my documentations, and the woman is like, there's something like time difference. I'm not that stupid. Of course I know there's time difference, but I don't know. I just didn't think about it at the time. For me, I just wanted to go. See, I'm leaving. I just want to go. I don't care. And now she's like, your flight has not left. And now I'm very relieved. I know my flight hasn't left. So I bought my flight and I arrived in Helsinki. You guys, my walking style changed. Leave the way you guys say that we receive accents from the airport. Me, even my walking style changed. I have arrived. And I had on this t-shirt with the whole African continent drawn here, and I had this cape that my sister had given me and was saying welcome to Tanganyika, and it had these wild animals. Don't get me wrong, I did wear it, although I had joked I was gonna wear it, but then I changed my mind. But it was hanging somewhere from my back, so I think everybody knew I'm coming from Africa. I have arrived, you guys. I have left Africa. Bye-bye. It was as if I was never gonna come back, even for a visit at that point. So anyway, I take my bags, my very big bags, which I hadn't noticed how naughty they are until now. I'm dragging them out of the airport. But who cares? Like, I really didn't care at this point. See, I have arrived. Me, I don't care. And I didn't want to ask anybody anything. What am I going to ask? How hard can it be to maneuver from Helsinki to Seinäjoki? I know now it's not Seinäjoki, it's Seinäjoki, and that's where I was going to study. So how hard can it be? I mean, if you have survived Nairobi city, which for me, there's so many people and it's big enough, I can survive this. So I walk out of the airport, and I remember looking right, left, forward, backwards. You guys, there is absolutely nothing written in English. Like, I can't even understand. There's drawings, yeah, there's drawings for buses, drawings for trains, but how, sorry, am I supposed to know that where I'm supposed to go and where I'm not supposed to go, you know? So I was like, okay. I took my bags, 180 degrees, went back to the airport because me, myself and I and my bags, we were not late, ready to get lost. Oh, and my Kikuyuness is starting to come out, so we are ready. Anyway, so we get back, and lucky for me, there's an info desk, and the ladies there understand and speak English. So I kind of explained where I'm about to head, and I need a train to take me there. And they tell me, well, you can go outside, take bus number this. Now that I think about it, because now I know my way around, you can actually get the train from the airport. And actually in those days you could pay while you are inside the train. I don't know why they made me take a bus, but anyway, So I got in on a bus and with my two bags, and I remember there's this old granny and she was laughing herself out. She was having a ball, you know, pointing at my bags, and who am I? See me, I'm laughing along. Hakuna matata. Me, I have arrived. You can laugh for all I care. And you know, she's speaking in a language I don't understand, but I don't care. Me, you have no idea. I was walking on top of the world at this point. My dreams are coming true, boo-ha. I really don't care. So we're in the bus, everybody just gets out, everybody leaves, until the only things left in that bus are me, myself, my bags, and the driver. So the driver is kind of looking at me. You know that front mirror that checks the back? He's checking me out from it, and I'm checking him out like, yo, when are you gonna take me to the train station? I kind of need to go to Seinäjoki. I'm really late. And he's also kind of looking at me like, why am I not getting off? And he spoke to me in Finnish. Of course, I don't understand. I'm like, what are you saying? And I think he could see I really don't understand. So he spoke in English, and he was like, where are you going? And I said, well, to the train station. He's like, you took the wrong bus. And I'm thinking, so now what? I'm in the middle of nowhere. There's no way I know my way around, and I don't have phone service at this point because I don't have a Finnish SIM card. I was using the Wi-Fi at the airport, which by now I don't have. So how I can't even navigate around and say that now I'm gonna take a bus or walk. But he was really kind, and I think he was clogging out his shift, and he drove me right outside Helsinki. I'll never forget that. And I was about to pay him like the bus fare and stuff, and he was like, no, you just have a nice trip. Some guys are just too kind. So anyway, I'm thinking it's just a train station. What more can there be? A desk and people, and I buy my bus, my train card, and I go. No, it's another massive building with a lot of people and a lot of doorways and a lot of like, it was just massive, you know. And at this point I'm asking around like in English, like, hey, you guys, do you know? And people at this point are avoiding me. So I'm thinking, what is wrong? Now I know it's because not everybody speaks and understands English in these parts of Europe. But am I the only one who thought that all white people like kinda understand and speak English? I'm not being racist, I'm not being biased, but that was my thinking. As long as you had the white color, I didn't understand why you do not, literally you do not speak English. But now, sorry, I understand, I know. You guys are super proud of your native languages, so why would you learn English anyway? But at that time, I was just really confused why these white folks are really avoiding me like a plague, literally. So finally, this guy tells me to go downstairs. I'll find a desk. I'll buy my ticket. Yeah. So I go there, get my ticket, and they direct me to the lifts because definitely they can see I have moved from Africa. So I take my big bags, and there's this super nice glass lift, and I take my bag, put it in the lift. I turn around to take the next bag, and the lift has left. And me, without thinking, I'm Kenyan, we can run. My Kipchoge kicked in. I found myself upstairs. Thank God nobody had taken my blankets and spices. I mean, that would have been really devastating. But then I remember I left my wigs downstairs in my bag. So the other bag is still downstairs. So again, I have to take the lift to go down, pick the other bag. So finally, I make it upstairs, which was just one floor, by the way. It's not a long floor, like it's just one floor. And I had already been told that that's where there'll be trucks. It can't be that hard. I mean, there's just one truck. See, it's just one train. We have one or two trains, I think. Or there are many just using one truck. So for me, I'm just thinking, how hard can this be? Wrong. I get out. There's 11 trucks. 11. Who needs 11 trucks? Like, where are you people going? Like, okay, fine. Then if there's 11, there has to be one going to say Naoki. So I'm checking and checking. There's a screen on top of like every train saying the direction of where the train is going. So I'm checking, counter checking. There is nowhere written say Naoki, you guys. And now I'm thinking, okay, do all trains go to say Naoki? Maybe say Naoki is up north, you know, like when trains, everybody can, like there's that one route that all trains pass, so that's why they don't need to put it. So I'm just really confused at this point. And I'm thinking, do I do Doremi and just get into any train? Anyway, I'm standing there all confused, and this young guy approaches me. I think I had confusion written all over my face. And he's like, so where are you going? I'm like, I'm going to say Naoki. Dude even doesn't give me a warning. He literally asked me, are these yours? I'm like, yeah. He picks up one of my bags, started running. So me, I'm running after him. I'm like, why are you running with my bag? I was like, your train is about to leave. So we are both running, and there's a conductor right ahead, and there's this train, and the conductor is whistling, and I'm like, what's going on? And I'm telling you guys, immediately we got on. I'm not even counting seconds. The train started moving. And at this point, I'm thinking, I'm not even sure this guy even understood where I was going. Is he sure among the 11 trains I got into the right train? And mind you guys, there's trains going to Russia. Now imagine if I got off next to Dimitri's or Kosovo's town. Like, imagine the shock of my life. I'm in Russia. I don't even have a visa. What a disaster. Thank God I got into the right train. The other thing is, you know, those trains are super long, like super, super long. And they have two heads. So at some point in some cities, when they pick their passengers, the train literally divides itself into two, which happens a lot in the train coming to say Naoki, by the way. So I am so lucky that they didn't divide, because I would have found myself in an absolutely different town. So anyway, I have the seat number and the car, you know, they put them in cars, the car number and the seat numbers. That's the train cars, like, because they are divided into sections. But at this time, I'm so tired. I'm just ready to arrive in Seina Joki, or I want to see Seina Joki, and I'm really tired. And I swear, you guys, we stood at the door the whole 3-hour drive, and for me it felt like 20 minutes because I was in awe. Like, you guys, I had never seen so many trees in my absolute entire life. It was like I came to a jungle. You know, people say Africa is a jungle. You guys know Finland is a jungle. Their best export, and I'm not just lying, is trees, paper, anything that comes from trees. These people have too many trees. Electricity is powered by trees. or ashes from tree. I don't know, but you get the point. Anyway, so I'm looking right, left. It's just trees, and then water, trees, water. Like, why do these people need so much water? According to CNN, Africa should really have that much water. Like, they have a lot of lakes. I think Finland is known as the land of 1,000 lakes. Every 10 minutes there was a lake, and I'm not meaning small, petty, tiny pond. No. You would drown. It's massive. It's really big. It's Lake Bogoria or Lake Victoria, if you ask me. Okay, Lake Victoria could be a bit bigger, but they are really massive, big lakes. So anyway, apart from that, I noticed very quickly that there were no houses, you guys. Of course, there were cities, and where there are cities, there's apartments and some houses, but that can't be it. Like, I could literally have counted the number of times I saw cities and saw houses. So I'm really confused, like, how many people live in Finland? So I'm asking this guy, like, sorry, where do these guys live? Like, where do they live? And I remember him saying, inside there. So I'm like, oh my god, I have come to be an Neanderthal. Well, they call Neanderthals or what, the original man or whatever. Literally, we will be living in the jungle. And here I thought I'm evolving. Oh, but anyway, after my so-called 20 minutes, they announced that next stop is Seinäjoki. Siranja. Hey, I have arrived, you guys. I didn't get lost. Almost did, but I didn't get lost. And by myself, you guys, I need to be clapped for all the way from Kenya. I didn't get lost. First flight, never lost, and now I'm in Seinäjoki. And thank God my friend was already there to pick me up. And from there, my adventure began. So next time, we will start about my culture shock. And because there are a lot, you guys, it's a novel. So I will just be making very minier than this, probably, or 10 minutes. But you guys can put in the comment section, like, how long do you expect this my episodes to last, because I don't want to talk too much and I also don't want to talk too little. So, but I will try my best to make sure you guys get entertained, and we will be talking about culture shocks, things I've learned, what is different, similarities between Finnish language and Swahili, and also about what I am doing now, how it is, what do I speak, how do I speak, do I even speak Finnish at all, or how do I survive? Am I married? Of course I'm married, but to whom, and how is our life, and just anything and everything. You guys, thank you so much for watching, and I forgot to thank you guys last time. Anybody who has subscribed, anybody who has liked, you guys, I'm super grateful, and I'm hoping that you guys you can look forward to more videos. Please do share, subscribe, like, comment. I'm just ready for everything, and don't feel shy or afraid to give me any critics, because that is how we will grow. Love you guys.